You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt? Who's wrong and who's right? I cannot decide, 'cause I'm sober tonight. I cannot escape, I'm here till it breaks. Oh, how my heart aches. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in.
Welcome back to another episode. Yay! Okay, so this week the big plan of action is to close off this area. Well, not close off, we're going to put a roof over here and we're going to start using a wooden beam, which is our first time using this type of beam. So it's going to be a bit interesting. And yeah, I will show you the process. So JB has now just finished cleaning up the beams. I need to go and spray it so that we don't have any termite issues. So it's highly poisonous, hence the blue gloves. And yeah, let's go. And today is hot. We're already melting. So here's my little spray. And if we don't do this, this piece of wood is going to disappear very, very quickly with termites. So first thing to do. So I'm going to wait for this one to dry and then we're going to add the other beam and let that one soak in. And yeah, the stuff is highly, highly poisonous, so you have to be super careful with it. Can't breathe it in, can't touch it. It's terrible stuff, but it has to be done.
Where's my shovel?
You really look like a farmer, my love.
It's hard. I'm starting like a farmer too.
Okay, our next big plan is to move or to weld a beam along there, which is going to be the first main beam for the roof. And one of the things that we've actually figured out, and one of the things I wish we had known at the beginning, was to close the beams before we weld them up. So we have issues now where like a lot of our beams like that are not closed, and that's quite a difficult thing to weld, well for me at least, to weld up there, and it's just an awkward position and everything. So I've got the first one welded in and it's cleaned up, and I did that yesterday. So I need to also make sure that I do all of the other beams to avoid having to go up there and try and do that in the air. are you digging? Huh? That's a dirty nose you got. Steve, is this where you're gonna have your little house, bud? Are you making a little dog pillow just for yourself? Huh? Yeah.
Carved out one day just to hear a sound. Someone still around.
So while I'm waiting for this to dry, I'm going to test and see what it's like on this planche, which is the one which is the darker section. I want to see how the teak looks with this varnish on, because we need to use it for the deck. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so this is what it looks like at the moment, which looks amazing. I mean, wow. So I wait for it to dry and see how it finishes. And then this is the plywood, so before and after. The same, also have to wait for it to dry and finish and see how it looks at the end. And this stuff is actually drying super quick. It's like it's already dry, so I'm gonna add another layer. I'm gonna turn it and add some more, and then probably do one more coat. Okay, so the plan here, you just saw me throwing some concrete in, is for it to have a solid bottom so that the wood beams don't fall or sink into the ground, which is very possible. We might still put more concrete in. We're still not 100% sure yet how we're going to seal it in, or if we're just going to compact some stone. But first we need to put some tar around the bottom pieces of the beams to also avoid any like water and anything getting inside it underground. Let's try that again. The welding machine, the cable had come loose inside the machine, so we had to do a little bit of engineering, and yeah, so JB has managed to fix it, and now I can close all of the beams so then get them prepared for the roof, which I'm very excited about. Okay, so I have welded them all. You can see over here, like basically we just closed them, and now I just need to clean them. Anything to prevent having to do anything on a ladder at height with angle grinders and welding machines, I try and take advantage of now, because it's just not comfortable doing that type of stuff up in the air. There we go, all sealed in. No weird bugs are going to get inside there. Okay, so we're trying to figure out how on earth we're going to know where the beam is when it comes to the center of the circles. So what we're going to do is make a target with some spray paint, and we're going to try and align it. I like my pole.
Coming, I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn.
Okay, so the idea now is to wait for this to dry properly, and eventually once it's dry we're going to put the rest of the sand and we're going to compact the sand inside. And in the meantime, JB is going to try and figure out how we're going to secure the beam onto the wood. It's currently cut into a little square, but afterwards we need to glue it, and maybe we're considering putting a bolt down from the top down, but we'll see how we feel about that. Okay guys, so it's Sunday. I am going to finish the last bit of welding for this project of ours. I need to get the L brackets in to go onto the wood beams, so we can securely make sure that this beam is not going to go flying. Also need to close the last 2 sections and then get ready for the big welding project next week. So thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe, do your thing. We appreciate everybody's love, and yeah, we're grateful for everything. So see you guys next week.
We belong, just wait.